is the Christ, and he is my friend, yo. Devil wanna fight, but I got the cheat code, cause I know the way, the truth, and life. That's the G code. Play the game of life, but no, this ain't Nintendo. Jesus is the Christ, and he is my friend, yo. Devil wanna fight, but I got the cheat code, cause I know the way, the truth, and life. That's the G code. That's the G code. That's the G code. That's the G code, cause he is the way, the truth, and life. Ha, what I'm about to say, it's probably not convenient. You say that you're a Christian, but tell me what that means. Everybody says that, but do you follow Jesus? Cause if you did, then you would do your best to be obedient. Like, woo, I ain't saying that you gotta follow rules to be made right, nah, but we keeping his commands cause he saves lives, and he saved mine. Pull me at the graveside, now I live my best life. You know what it is though, I be snapping when I'm rapping. I ain't never in the capping, I just put it all in God's hands, and everything just happens better than I could've planned it, better than I could imagine. I can't wait to see my mansion live. Play the game of life, no, this ain't Nintendo. Jesus is the Christ, and he is my friend, yo. Devil wanna fight, but I got the cheat code, cause I know the way, the truth, and life. That's the G code. Play the game of life, but no, this ain't Nintendo. Jesus is the Christ, and he is my friend, yo. Devil wanna fight, but I got the cheat code, cause I know the way, the truth, and life. That's the G code. That's the G code. That's the G code. That's the G code, cause he is the way, the truth, and life. That's why I always talk about Jesus, cause he gives me peace like Reese's, and he gives me joy every season. So he's increasing while I be decreasing, yeah. Cause I just wanna be the hands of the one and only God. So I'm following his plans. I don't really comprehend, but don't need to understand. I just know that in the end, my God is gonna win. Cause it is written, all my sins have been forgiven. Jesus died on the cross, but the third day he arisen. So even when I die, I know I'm living, yeah, I know I'm living. That is why I play the game of life. No, this ain't Nintendo. Jesus is the Christ, and he is my friend, yo. Devil wanna fight, the Christ, I got the cheat code, cause I know the way, the truth, and life. That's the G code. Play the game of life, but no, this ain't Nintendo. Jesus is the Christ, and he is my friend, yo. Devil wanna fight, but I got the cheat code, cause I know the way, the truth, and life. That's the G code. That's the G code. That's the G code. That's the G code, cause he is the way, the truth, and life. This life that I'm living has now been forgiven. I'm dead to my sins and renewed by his spirit, and I can't explain it, and they think I'm crazy, but I can't contain it. This feeling's amazing. They say I changed so much and they don't even know me. Used to be the guy lost at the club, but now I found my homies, the redeemer of the ones who have drifted off the road. And if he says I'll leave the 99 for you, that's always true, cause he is Jesus, the Prince of Peace and King of all kingdoms. He came to free us, cause he is Jesus. He gives us peace and joy in the spirit. He freely gives us forgiveness, yeah. So now what to do, right? And how do we live life? Can't give in to urges, cause that leads to burden, but still he be lurking, that old sneaky serpent. Gotta use my discernment to fulfill my purpose. They say I changed so much and they don't even know me. Used to be the guy lost at the club, but now I found my homies, the redeemer of the ones who have drifted off the road. And if he says he'll leave the 99 for you, that's always true, cause he is Jesus, the Prince of Peace and King of all kingdoms. He came to free us, cause he is Jesus. He gives us peace and joy in the spirit. He freely gives us forgiveness, yeah. Cause he gives us just what we need if we repent and believe. trust in the King of Kings. He never leaves us alone. He's waiting right at the door. He wants to give you it all. 'Cause he is Jesus, the Prince of Peace and King of all kingdoms. He came to free us 'cause he is Jesus. He gives us peace and joy in the Spirit. He freely gives us forgiveness, yeah.
What? Oh shit! What the f- Jesus! This guy got annihilated. Nah, man, I fucked up. Shit. Fuck, man. Baby?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Setting up your mouse?
Yeah, it's a little confusing to me.
What are you doing? Like key bindings and stuff? Or just... Oh, yeah, you're trying to map the... basically what you have now, but on this mouse now, right? Like...
Well, it's a brand new mouse. It's a different software for it.
It's Logitech, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's different Logitech, different software. It's a gaming special software. It's just, I don't know. I'm trying to... I don't know why it doesn't work. Like things that I want to do.
I'm gonna... Yeah. I'll help you, baby. Like, maybe tomorrow? We can just play for now, like, regular. It's a little confusing, the software. Like, you gotta... Because you're trying to put the shift modifiers, right, as well? Like, you're trying to do that?
Yes, if you can see my screen.
Oh, can I switch off?
Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna close my camera for now.
Okay.
Yes, it's
I'm switching, alright?
yeah, I don't know, I'm trying to,
Okay. So...
I guess, I don't know, maybe I don't understand how that works with the shift modifiers and all of that.
Yeah,
I'm
so
just
right now... No,
thinking.
look, it's fine. Look, right now, your left button, your side button is a shift. So that's fine.
Oh, that I fixed. It works. I can mount now
Okay.
using it. But I'm trying to make it possible for me to open the map with the click of this button over here.
Which button? The middle button? The mouse button? Like that scroll?
Yeah, no, not the scroll, the little one.
Oh, the one right below it.
Yes.
So what is the issue? It's what? I can't even see where it's mapped to. Oh, Alt.
I just put
No, it's not
C on it, or maybe I should put M on it so that I can. Yeah, if I put M,
Yeah, you gotta put
right?
Yeah, because
And
you're...
if I put M and then
Hold on, hold on.
currently
Wait. What is it now?
if I put M here, if I return, oh, it worked. Oh
Yeah.
damn, took me forever. Okay, so now I don't have to reach, for that,
Yeah,
because
that-
remember it was too far. The M was too far for me.
Yeah, I know.
And now I can use C because I mapped it to C,
Right.
which is ridiculous, but now I can use C.
Mm-hmm.
That is, this makes sense.
Yeah. So go to your mouse software. So you can use the side button as Alt as well. So now you have two modifiers, Shift and Alt. So now you
So
open
Alt is the scroll. Not if I scroll, but if I click it.
No, you don't want
going-
that. Alt is like another Shift.
Yeah, which is fine.
No, you don't want it there. You should put it on your side button. Now you have two buttons that are Shift modifiers. So that opens up. You can do Shift Q, Shift E, Shift R, Shift F, Shift V, all that. That's like 10 abilities right there. And then with Alt, you can do Alt Q, Alt E, Alt R. That's another 10 abilities you can map. This will work out for you because you can't reach with your fingers. So with the Shift modifier, that helps you to select key bindings that are close. So you don't have to you follow?
So before I used what is shift right now, forward, to toggle between the enemies nameplates. How do I do that now? I need
Okay,
to.
so you did it that way.
Well, I can use the scroller for it.
You right? Yeah, yeah.
So
Oh,
what
wait,
should I
wait.
assign it?
But what is your
Yeah.
zoom? What is your zoom? The arrow keys?
Zoom if you no zoom is when you scroll. But the scroller over here can also be a button if I press it.
Okay, so what you can do is this. You can hold shift and scroll. That'll be your swapping targets. Or alt and scroll. That'll be your swapping targets. Make sense?
Alt and scroll.
Yeah. So
I'm not sure. Alt and
no, what you gotta do is
I don't know where to find that.
it's not there. I think you have to do a custom. I think it's custom. Go to your keys. Like go to the second. You see the No, like on the left. On the left. See where it says commands and keys and actions?
Keys.
There you go. Okay, and actions. Go to okay.
Is it just
What the hell is
keys?
that? Okay.
These are all the keys from the keyboard.
Okay. Go to actions real quick. Okay. Go to macros. Create new macro. Go to system. I'm just trying to get familiar with this. Uh-huh.
You see forward. It's missing now. It used to be forward.
What used to be?
Maybe.
Oh,
So there it is. Forward. Here you go.
but why do you want that forward? Oh, I see.
Let me try if it worked. Oh yeah.
What
Can
worked?
I? Yeah, I can toggle now, but only
Okay.
between the two.
Because that's
What about?
of course, that's the only two targets you can see. There's
Oh.
three. There's three targets there, baby. That's actually pretty cool, man. Maybe I should.
Okay, then I should just get used to it now. Okay.
Yeah, you just gotta get used to it. Yeah.
So. Okay. So this is my shift. This is my alt.
You know what, baby? Maybe you should just make your swapping targets scroll. Scroll up, scroll down.
No. That no.
The reason why is because you use it more often.
No, I use it for zooming in and out. I'm used to it. I like it that way.
Okay.
I like it better this
Gotcha.
way. I
Yeah,
tried the other way. Just I can create different ones for different games.
Sure. Yeah.
No, look, you see?
Yeah. You could.
I mean, I don't need to, but if I wanted to,
Alright. Yeah.
because it's a gaming
Yeah.
software.
Yeah.
So
Welcome to the gaming world, baby. You know, setting up your mouse, all this stuff.
well, I'm very happy with this mouse. So it's a very cool device. I believe the keyboard is great as well. Later, of course, but okay. So now I just have to go to my
Yeah, you have to set
when I
up
have
all your.
time.
Yeah.
Well, for now, like I can.
Yeah, you
Or I
still
can
have your
play.
abilities mapped, so you're fine.
So, well, as long as I can mount. So hold on. No, this is my shift now. So I can mount with my alt and my shift. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh yeah, two different mounts. Yes.
Yep.
So, okay. Okay, so now when I have time, I just need to go through my key bindings to make sure that, you know, I have everything key binded to my shift and alt, because now I can use both, and awesome. They're
Yeah.
like right there, close to each other.
That's gonna help. It's gonna help you tremendously. You know, and it's gonna be
Yeah.
muscle memory. You'll know which abilities are shift and ER whatever, and then what's alt ER whatever. You know, it'll just come to you.
This is so cool. Now I can finally open the map easily. Oh my god, it's been such a long time of me like having trouble with map.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is cool. Okay. Okay, what time is it? I got stuck here, I didn't do what I wanted to do. Cause I really wanted to set it up.
Yeah. No.
Finally.
All right. So.
Okay, so let me put my hair on then.
Okay.
1 sec.
All right. You let me know when you're ready. Okay. Oh, baby. Oh, shit.
So I'm thinking. Are you there? So I'm thinking, since I have, such a nice mouse now, and I can save it, these settings, just wow. Then create another, what do you call it?
Settings for another game, yeah.
Not for another game, but for, my work. With, Adobe software and all. Some shortcuts for myself.
Yeah, sure. Yep. Just
I
label it work. You label
Which
it.
is default, and and then I'll be switching to World of Warcraft. Okay. Well,
You ready?
at least some progress. See? I keep pressing C now because I'm used to, the fact that
it'll wear off. You'll
Damn it.
change it up. Maybe I just saw your
What am I
text.
doing? Oh.
I just saw your text. I didn't know. If not, I wouldn't have bothered you. All right, baby. So do I switch off? Can I show you screen or no?
Yes.
Okay.
It's okay because
Did you turn on
I
your
got
light?
stuck.
Did you turn on your light?
Damn.
Okay, so, yeah, so.
I just need to get used to it. I said it's okay because I got stuck here with this mouse. I thought I could do it quickly, but then
That's now you know how I feel when I'm like fixing stuff and I'm like, I want to get it over with, and I'm like, you know what, let's just call it a night. I won't play it and just catch up on like, setting up stuff. But yeah, it happens, man. All right, Ash Kahet. Oh, you're there, right?
well, yeah, it took me about 40 minutes, I think.
Yeah. You still got more to go.
Well, it's because I needed to download the software. First I downloaded the wrong one. Software's
Oh yeah.
products. Special software for the gaming stuff. Separate from like my old mouse, it's different software, so I had stuff to figure out.
G705, baby. Can't be that hard.
Yeah. No, it's just, I just updated the software that I had because I had Logitech. And then I couldn't find my mouse there, And then I went on a website, and then I realized that this is a separate software for this mouse. Does it make sense what I'm saying?
It's a separate, completely software for the G705.
Yes. It's separate from my current keyboard and my other mouse.
Right, yeah, because it's a gaming mouse. It's got its own suite, its own software suite. You know what I mean?
Well, I didn't know that. But it's the same one.
I mean, it's more enhanced. It's got more features. It's got macros. It's got all the shift, alt, modify, all that shit. Yeah. I'm hungry. I don't know why.
I just need to get used to it now because, damn. Because now it's different. Like toggling, Because I'm already used to the way it was.
Yeah, you gotta get used to it.
Yeah, once I get used to it, it's going to be so cool.
Yep. It's gonna be nice. It's actually gonna enhance the gameplay a lot because now you're gonna be more fluent. Now you're gonna be able to mash more buttons quicker. It's just gonna be, you know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, to be fair, I could do it with my old mouse too. All these things.
Yeah.
Because they have the same buttons, the same set of buttons. It's not about that. It's just I've never got to do it, you know?
Yep.
This one is just smaller and easier to navigate to, just, you know, move around for me. But it has the same set of buttons. Actually, that one has probably more buttons even. Yeah. My old one.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
But it just doesn't work anymore, too. The left click.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Why do you think I had to buy a new one? You know, I wasn't in a rush to spend money on it. You know, I had to. Because the left click didn't work. Every time I clicked it, the left click, it would click it like I clicked it twice.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah.
I have a Logitech there, small one, but it's probably too big for you, right? It's small for me.
I need-
but, yeah.
Well, those simple ones with no buttons.
No,
I have
no,
that
no,
one too.
No, I mean I have a Logitech gaming mouse there in my
Yeah, same one as I have.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Baby, no. I have a legit gaming mouse. Like, you'll take a look at it, but it's too big for you, I think. I was gonna give you that. I kept forgetting to give it to you, but it's small. It's small, but like small for me, not for you. So I don't think it probably wouldn't have worked for you. I don't know. But that's like, it's a good mouse. I think it's called the Hero, something like that. Logitech Hero. I forget.
Well, you can still show it to me. I mean, I read about this one, but just don't know. You know, because this one, like I said, it's tiny. It's specifically designed for women's hand.
Yeah, I'm screwed because I don't think I'm ever gonna get like a mouse like the one I have, you know? It's discontinued. There's other alternates from other companies, but it's not the same. This is the best mouse I've ever played with. I mean, it's amazing. I don't know why they discontinued it.
So are you done?
I looked it up online, like a lot of people said the same thing. Am I done? I don't know. Maybe. What are we doing anyway? Storage? Wait, field research? Storage rack?
Well, 2 quests.
I did tool of attunement
and
I gotta do
field research.
I gotta do field research. I gotta go back.
This mouse to me feels so much better because it's smaller, you know. The one that I had was good enough, you know, but still was just, you know, too tall, you know, and then my finger wouldn't, you know, reach the actual like button area. I would always click somewhere in the middle. I don't know.
Yeah. Alright, let's turn this in. Okay, I am hungry. Now let's turn this in. Okay, tool of attunement. The Nerubians must have something on them to cleanse their minds after such direct proximity to the black blood. A tuning crystal? Fascinating. Though I cannot say I'm too impressed with the solution. They brought this problem upon themselves after all. Field research. Here in the center of all of this corruption, I hear something calling to me. It pounds in my head like a drum. I cannot just ignore it. Okay, the path of dissonance. Hanan is correct, only that my presence here is not strictly allowed, but this corruption echoes in my mind like a disruptive chord in the otherwise pure song of the world, like a cry for help. I must heed that call. I must follow the dissonance to its source and find the heart of it, so that I may discover how to cleanse it. Join me. Join me.
1 second. Okay, now I put will to survive. That removes all stun effects to my C. There you go.
Yeah, you can do that. Alright, I'm going east, baby. Path of dissonance.
Keep forgetting where my map is.
Hey, where the hell are you?
It's coming.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay, the path of dissonance. Owena gives a concerned glance toward the cave. When he agreed to come with me, I was supposed to watch over him, make sure nothing bad happened.
Let nature take its
I did not mean for Owena's eyes narrow. Fetch him. You were supposed to do. You were exposed to the black blood too, but Hanan took most of it. He has entered the unseeming. His mind shifted to a realm beyond our eyes through exposure to the black blood. You may need to join him, however far in he ventured to retrieve him. I will activate the Nerubian cleansing instrument for when you return. Do not lose yourself in that altered state.
Do not fear the dark.
Owena. Right. Resounding repercussions. Okay, what do we do? Going in here? I guess so.
No, we gotta follow.
Yeah, come in here. Come inside the cave.
Where is the cave?
No, turn around. Go to where the highlighted area is. Yep.
Yes? What is it?
Okay, tell Hanan to follow you out of the cave.
Farewell then. Yes?
Resounding repercussions. My head, it hurts. Everything feels so cloudy and help, please.
Troop schedule.
Enemies abound. Hanan is barely responsive and less corporeal than he should be, lost deeper in the unseeming than you. Some of the canisters exploded, then the spiders appeared. Kill the spiders.
Farewell then.
Gotta touch this?
What is it?
Oh.
Yes, troop schedule. Stranger.
Yeah, my side buttons are targeting.
Oh, so it was for me as well. That's
But
why I
it's different.
couldn't put alt. You know, I had the targeting and I had shift. But now I'm realizing that it makes sense for me to have alt and shift kind of together, close to
Yeah.
each other, and then I can target with this wheel.
Yeah, yeah. But you know the reason why you needed alt and shift there is so that you can reach your buttons. That was the main thing. With me,
That's why I said I could do it before, a long time ago. I just never really got to do it or think about it, or until now.
the thing is that with me, I'm a healer, so I need to target my party members, right? So when I play arena, I can target arena member number 1 and number 2 with both my clicks, so it's easy. So my build is more of a PvP build, you know? So I don't know, I've gotten accustomed to doing it that way. But yeah.
Still have a long way to go. Still gotta learn my defensive abilities better and use them.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, baby, so you have to program yourself. So you have 3 sets of key bindings. You ready? You have your regular abilities, which you don't have to use shift or alt, right? You just use your abilities like, E, R, right, Q, right? Then those are your regular attack abilities. Then you have your shift abilities, I'm gonna call it, right? Your shift, whatever. You should use your shift and whatever ability for your defensives. And then your alt ability should be maybe your cooldowns, like your burst damage, like your high output damage. So you have to program yourself that way, like your regular keybinds are your regular damage, your regular abilities. Your shift abilities are your defensive abilities, and then your alt abilities is like your special abilities, like to burst damage, like high damage. Does that make sense?
I think.
That's how you should do it, baby. I'm telling you right now, do it that way. Because once you do it that way, it's gonna become easy for you to remember all your key bindings. Because now you already know. It's muscle memory. I'll tell you why. Because when you're hurt and you're like dying, you're automatically gonna shift shift and Q, because that's just a natural instinct to use it, you know.
The world watch over you.
And you never get to use your defensives all the time, so you want to put it on a modifier, you know. Okay, enemies abound. I have noticed you seem good at surviving challenging tasks. I will remember this about you.
Perhaps
Song of Restoring. Owena looks relieved at the sight of Hanan, but does not seem dissuaded from her task. I cannot say I'm surprised at what you found in that cave. The ruby stuck in the unseeming, trapped in a realm of monsters and madness. I would pity them, but they sought this out. You, however, need to shift back before the influence of the black blood becomes too strong on your mind.
Wild guide you will.
Come on.
Okay, sorry. Just looking at something. Okay, yeah.
What is it?
Song of Restoring.
Farewell, then.
She can't keep running off like this. The rest of us followed her here, against our better judgment, I might add, but we never agreed to Hanan's size. No, we knew exactly what we were getting into with her and the consequences. She can't keep running off like this. Oh, I just read that.
Groups guide you home.
Leave no
stranger.
trace. I need to go make sure she's alright. What I saw in that cave, if she's more sensitive to this. Hanan nearly growls, but she's making a mess out here, drawing attention and leaving a trail leading outsiders right to her, right to us. We're supposed to be subtle, unseen, keep to the brush, hide in our other forms as much as possible. I hate to ask this of you, but can you use my sight to take care of the evidence while I check on her?
Farewell then.
So beautiful here.
Yeah, it is. It's nice. Really nice. Yeah, this is really nice over here.
What a week that was.
It was, huh? Yeah, no. Hey, if you want, we can cut it early today, you know? Just chill.
Baby, what is early? You know? Well, just I only have like half an hour anyway. And then I have to, you know, do what I gotta do.
No,
You
I
mean
mean,
you wanna finish too and watch or something? Or?
yeah, I'm saying, you know, we can finish even earlier than 10:30. I mean, if you want. I mean, it's a Friday, you know. It's up to you. Maybe we can watch something.
Yes?
It's up to you.
Groups guide you home, stranger.
Maybe.
Cause I'm not gonna lie, I feel like grabbing something to eat. Yo, I'm hungry. Okay, leave no. Oh, baby, you here
Farewell
with me?
then.
Yeah, but I haven't finished the quest yet. I don't know
Baby.
what I'm doing.
This place is crazy. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Come over here. Shit is nuts.
I'm just
Oh,
I'm
you still
playing
like it?
very slow right now. You know why? Because
I
I'm getting used to
I
new
hear
way
you,
of
I hear
thinking.
you. Nah, it's gonna be good. I'm telling you, you're gonna. The game. Let me tell you something. When you keybind, don't think you're gonna keep your key bindings like that. You're always improving and you're always changing it. As you keep playing, you're like, nah, you know what? This doesn't feel right. I'm gonna do this. Then you love it, and then you keep doing it. It just takes time until you find the right sweet spot of how you feel like, you know. And then once you get that down packed, the game just becomes more enjoyable. Because now you're like fast, you know, you're key binding, you know, you're mashing buttons quick, you know. Look, baby, look at the scenery. Look over here. Shit is crazy.
I know.
Look at that artwork, man.
Really beautiful.
It's sick. Look, move from side to side, and while looking at the artwork, it's like so smooth.
Oh my god, look at her.
What? Who's that? Owaina? Yeah, it's Owaina. She's like a major character.
From above.
No, I know, but look at what she's doing.
She's like an avatar. She's like Avatar, baby.
Yeah, she's like having a headache or something. Anywho. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's like Avatar, bro.
Ashkahet is something else.
Yeah, Ashkahet is crazy.
Take a screenshot of this. I also wanted to like keybind a screenshot, you know, on my mouse. Maybe for my regular setup, not for WoW. I don't know. And I just couldn't find that command. I couldn't find it. Okay, leave no trace.
Yes.
Okay, leave no trace. It's forbidden for me to talk to outsiders, but you have been helpful. Thank you for aiding me with this burden.
Routes guide you home, stranger.
Now what?
Farewell then.
Oh, this. Okay.
Speak
All right,
to
decipher
me.
the cacophony. Cacophony? What is that? Cacophony? Have you ever heard of that? I've never heard of that. This is far worse than I thought. It's as if they're feeding the corruption, encouraging it. The dissonance growing louder and louder. Owaina seems shaken but not deterred. I can hardly hear anything else. My head is pounding. I need to see how far gone this land truly is. Bring me something from the unseeming.
I shall watch for you.
Staunch the flow.
Perhaps
Do
we
they
meet
even
again.
understand what they are doing? Owaina bares her teeth, practically growling. Destroy as many of those extractors as you can. Shatter the bulb, snap the limbs, burn the wreckage. We cannot stop them all, not today, but a bit of destruction may temper my rage.
I shall watch for you.
This is COVID right here, look.
Oh shit, you're right. The virus. Okay. Alright, what are we doing here? Oh, we gotta use an ability?
I don't know. No, we're just looking for a place to sleep and can't see anything. Maybe just can sleep here by the fire with them. You know? It is like a camp.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Since you offered, I'm going to take the offer.
What? To end early?
To chill.
Yeah, let's chill. It's fine. Like I said, it's Friday.
Yeah. And I need to, I feel like I feel like finding time to sit down and do my key bindings now, again. Because I'm a little lost right now. But damn, it's going to take a while to get used to it. You know?
Yep. Alright, baby.
Okay. Okay then.
Logging off.
going to eat myself as well.
And put some nice music. Alright, baby, I'll see you on the other side.
Okay.